Good afternoon. It is Matthew Lindsay here with Precision Home Group here at RE/MAX in Anchorage. We're coming to you live today to talk about real estate investing basics. We are on episode 2 of our 6-part series talking about real estate investing basics. Today we're talking about flipping and wholesaling. What it is, what to do, cons, pros. We're just talking about it all. So if you have any questions, I'd love to know your questions. Put them in the comments. Leave me some feedback, some likes. That share button is right next to that like button, so make sure to hit that. So, what is flipping and wholesaling? But before we get into that, what is investment, right? So let's talk about investment. And before we talk about real estate investing, we kind of got to figure out what it is your plan is. What's your goals, where you want to go with it, and then we can figure out which method of real estate investing works for you, right? So let's start with investment, the action or process of spending money for profit. You want to make that profit. So we're trying to utilize the money that you have to make more money. Make your money work for you, right? You want to make money. And 2 is devoting one's time or energy, so different resources, your time and your energy, into a particular undertaking. For us, we're referring to real estate, right? So into real estate with the expectation of a worthwhile result. So those are 2 definitions for investments, investing. So for us, what we're doing is we're taking our money, we're going to put it into some type of real estate, and those different types of real estate that we talked about before is the flipping, the wholesaling, the REITs, small deals, big deals, and syndication. We're going to take our money, put it in real estate, in one of those types of real estate investments, and then we are looking to make more money. Now, when we started, we said, what type is best for you? Today we're talking about wholesaling, and we're talking about flipping. With this, it's more of a hands-on. It's not a, I'm going to put money in this, walk away, and at the end of the day, I'm getting cash flow off of, right? It's a way for you to put money in, put your time and energy in, and then make a profit at the end of the day. What we're looking at with flipping. So what is flipping? Flipping is, in a perfect world, I find a property that is undervalued. Maybe it needs some repairs. It's in disorder. I put the repairs in, I put the money and the time and energy in myself or with a partner maybe, and then I sell that piece of property at a profit. I sell that property at a higher price point than I bought it at. I keep the spread and I make that money. So what does that look like? Here in Anchorage, say I have a property, $250,000. I go find that property, it needs a new roof, maybe it's got some water damage, maybe it's been a rental property. It's been used very hard. It's been in pretty rough shape. I go in, I put in new floors, I do full paint, I put in some nice finishes, touch up the kitchen, put a new roof in, new water heater, new furnace, and voila, I got a beautiful property. I bought it at $250, and now maybe I put it on the market for $350, and I get it sold. What do you have? You have $250 investment that you put into it. Maybe it was cash, maybe it was some type of loan from somebody else, maybe it was a repair loan that you put into it, a rehab loan. And then you have the cost of the rehab itself, the work that you put into it. Now you take the original investment, that $250, plus whatever money you put into it, the cost for construction, cost for planning and all that stuff. I want you also to realize that you also put all that time into it. Did it take a couple months to flip that property? Did it take a year? Are you a person who bought this on the side, not putting your full-time job and energy into this and trying to flip it on the side? Keep that in mind, the time aspect, because time is money. So all the time that you put in there with the construction and original investment, and then you go to sell it. With selling, you're paying for commissions on real estate agents. If you're using one, you're paying for closing and all that kind of stuff, right? So at the end of the day, when you sell it, did you make enough to cover cost, and did you walk away with profit? What does this sound like? This is a sales job. So when you go to flip a property, what you're doing is you're buying yourself a job, right? It's not cash flow. So when we talk about flipping, when we talk about wholesaling, it is an investment because you're putting money in, putting time and energy in, and you're getting more money out in a perfect world. So, is it an investment? Yes. Is it the investment for you? That's what you got to ask yourself. Are you trying to invest, more of take a step back and have steady cash flow coming in the door without as much attention, time, and energy into that venture, that investment? If that is the case, then flipping is not for you. Flipping is very time intensive and very energy intensive. Now, if you have tons of money and you have a lot of resources, you have partners, you have people that you trust, you have contractors that are working for you, and you have complete faith in them and they can handle the job. They're doing project management for you. That could be a different story for you. What do I mean by that? Well, if I can take a step back and I'm just playing the role of the money man of the bank, I'm financing this flip, I'm financing the contractor to go in and do all the work and spend their time and their energy in this, then I'm taking a kind of backseat role, and I can just collect some of that money at closing once we do sell that property, right? But without doing the work yourself, you do have less of a profit margin. So just keep that in mind. So what do you got to do for a flip? One, you got to have you either got to be in real estate or you got to have a trusted person that you can, get you in front of the right deals at the right time. You want to be able to try to get those deals before either A, they hit the market, or B, before the rest of the market knows about them. So make sure that you not only have one, but a couple different real estate agents that is going to partner with you, that can keep their eyes open and has their, their irons in the fire, if that makes sense. They're out there looking around, making sure that they're keeping their eyes open for you. So you want a good agent for you, working for you. You want, if you don't have a background in construction and doing the work yourself, you want to make sure you have a trusted contractor that you can work with day in and day out, you have complete faith in, and they're going to take care of you, they're going to take care of the property, and they're going to take care of your investment because they're going to be in there doing the work, right? So you want to make sure that you have a good agent, you have a good contractor, and you want to make sure that at the end of the day you can actually sell the property. So do your research. Don't go running down the road because you see a really good deal on a property. You need to do the research, make sure that one, you can sell it, that the market can actually, the market's doing well enough in that area that you can, one, sell it and demand the price that you will be selling it for. You don't want to put all this, you don't want to put $150,000 of work into a property to find out that you're only going to be able to sell it for $75,000, right? So make sure that the market can handle the price that you are going to sell the property at before you start work, because you don't want to lose money on this project. Okay, so wholesaling. Wholesaling, what is wholesaling? Wholesaling is I'm going to go out, I'm going to find a home, somebody that is looking to sell their home. Okay, I'm going to go secure that contract with them. I'm going to go make sure that, hey, I'm going to be the one that's going to sell them. And then I'm going to go find a buyer who's going to pay more for that home than I was going to. So we have a little bit of profit margin in there, right? So I'm going to pay $25,000 for this home. I'm going to sell it to this person for $50,000. That way, in the middle, I have a $25,000 spread. Now, I would keep that $25,000 spread. That is at its very basic level what wholesaling is. So with wholesaling, you are kind of working as that agent, kind of off the books, but you have connections and network that you can make those deals happen, and that you can make those deals happen a lot quicker, a lot faster, and it's a lot cleaner deal. So you need to, if you're going to be in wholesaling, you need to make sure that, again, that your market is going to be a market that can support that. Not all markets can. Is there wholesaling in Anchorage, Alaska? Yes. Is there wholesaling in bigger cities? Maybe Seattle, maybe Houston, maybe, you name it, there's wholesaling there. You just got to make sure that you can find those deals, flip those deals, and make sure that they sell. So that's in and of itself basic levels of flipping and wholesaling. If If you guys have any questions, let me know what your questions are. I would love to talk to you guys further about real estate investing basics. But one of the big things that I'm passionate about, before you guys just jump out there and say, oh, flipping, it's on TV, HGTV, it's awesome, it's everywhere, let's go do it. Before you get to that point and just pull the trigger, before you're ready, I want to make sure that you guys are educated. I want to make sure that you know what you're getting yourself into. And I don't want you guys to invest in one type of real estate investment, thinking one thing and then finding out the rest, you know, what the reality is after you make the investment. So if you're looking for cash flow, I don't want you to get into flipping. If you're looking for just, you know, a little bit of profit margin here that you can put some sweat equity into it, you can make the deal work, you can expend your time and energy, then, you know, maybe flipping's for you, and it's a great thing. You can make lots of money at it. If that's what you want, then we wouldn't put you into income producing real estate right off the bat, would we? So I want to make sure that you guys are getting what you want, what suits your goals and where you want to go, and I would love to talk to you more about that. You can reach me at matthew@precisionhomegroup.com is my email. 907-302-1011 is my cell phone. You can shoot me a call or text anytime. I'm always available to you. Also, Facebook, Instagram, all that kind of stuff. Social media, that'd be Matthew Lindsay or precisionhomegroup.com. Well, thanks for joining, guys. I really appreciate it. I thank you for the comments, for the follows, for the shares. Tomorrow we're coming at you at 12:30 to talk to you about marriage and business, how the two interact with each other, how I make it work with my wife Alicia, who runs some of our marketing here at Precision Home Group. So we'll see you tomorrow at 12:30.